I'm done.
Okay, girl.
What you doing? Sit down with a minute. Let me get a little couple pictures up here.
Okay, girl.
Yeah.
What you want me to do?
Turn around. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I like that little side action you did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give it.
Really give me no choice, all right?
I wasn't.
You been in the gym, you're a little heavy-handed.
You can go and leave now.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Apparently, I'm not the only one fed up with the beauty service girls, so here's part 2 of my beauty service takes. How y'all forcing girls to take pictures for your page? How? I got about all these rules, can't be late, gotta pay all this fucking money, and now you want me to be on America's Next Top Model? What if I don't want to take a picture? How you gonna force me? You can ask, but I'ma say no. Using any kind of filters over your work. It immediately invalidates you, because, babe, of course I can't see no lace. I can't see anything with the blur filter on. Of course your makeup looks flawless. You got on the makeup filter. Yeah, make it make sense.
Where am I located? North Carolina. What product am I using? Lock and Gel. What are you doing to his hair? I'm doing 2 strands. What product? I just told y'all the product. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. If I have to keep repeating myself, I'm going to get off the live. And where are my moderators at? Y'all need to do y'all job. If I say what product I'm using, y'all need to pin that comment. Period. I'm not playing. Thank you, user 245678910 for the follow. Thank you guys for the tabs. I appreciate it all. Don't forget to follow if you're not following me already. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the galaxy.
Can you put the phone down a little bit for me? A little bit more. Can you? I need the picture.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. How y'all doing? Y'all good? I'm good. So as you can see, you already know what the video is about. It's about these people that's doing videos of you when you go get your hair done, nails done, all the things. I did not know this was a thing, and I should have known it was a thing. I mean, as a nail tech myself, I do take pictures of my clients' nails. I don't do videos of clients unless they're family. But as a person, human person out in the world, just in case y'all ain't know as a person, I don't know how I would feel about going to go get my hair done, knowing that I need to really go with a full face of makeup. What if I did not know that I need to go with a full face of makeup? Can you go to the hairstylist without a full face of makeup? And I should have known that you couldn't, because when I look at the Instagram pictures, I honestly used to think that the person that was doing the hair was using the person that was getting their hair done as a model. So with that being said, in my mind, I thought it was like a model type session. I did not realize that the girls was out here doing full faces of makeup in order to go to your hair appointment. The little rabbit hole of TikTok is the one that taught me this. I was like, wait a minute. So people are actually doing their whole face of makeup before they get their hair done because they want either their pictures to come out bomb or whatever, or they already know. And then on the flip side of that, you have people that will not go to stylists because they don't want to be on camera. And you go to apparently your hair appointment, and then you sit there and there's like a bright light and a camera. And I guess you're under the assumption that you're not going to be videotaped, but apparently in the little small, but let's be real. They put so much information, nobody ain't reading that. So in the little guidelines and stuff of the nail techs, hair salons, and all the places, now I ain't gonna say hair salon because they go into suites. They have in there that expect to be photographed, and like you're agreeing to it when you go to the appointment. But still, that doesn't mean if I go to get my hair done, that does not mean that I want to get my face taken a picture of a video. And even more on top of that, I found out a lot of people are going live, and I thought that was an agreement between the people. I don't know what I thought. Probably because me as a nail tech and having shops, we assume that, I don't know. I never paid attention to it, if I'm being for real. I know they have lights and I know they have phones up. I used to think it was on FaceTime. I ain't even gonna lie. I did not realize they were live, going live and doing all the things. And I would see the girls coming with the makeup on, but I thought that it was like they were going to something right afterwards. But apparently it's agreed upon that, you're supposed to get your makeup done. But anyway, it's a whole thing, and there's a lot of questions to be answered as far as taking pictures of people without their consent or making it a requirement to take pictures or have video taken of you when you get a service done. The only issue I have with that is if I ain't want to be on the internet, I ain't want to be on the internet. And if you're a content creator and you're making money off your face, do I charge you? Am I getting a discount? What is going on? We're gonna find there's a lot that's going on. Apparently, they are even out here charging people extra if they say no, they don't want to get their hair done. It's a whole bunch. You got to stay tuned for these videos because I didn't put them in any specific order as I was putting it together. I was like this. I was like, hold on now. I can't wait to watch the videos with you guys. And at the same time, I also wanted to mention really quickly that a lot of people are asking me about cooking videos. Some of my old cooking videos, they are still up on the channel. However, I don't really cook that much anymore, if I'm being honest. Those videos are from 5 years ago when the panini was around. And my kids, everybody was here, my next door neighbors, and just different things. And I was trying to find budget-friendly ways of making food because food was scarce at that time, let's be real. So I'm not really doing that. Everything has changed. Even my eating habits have changed. And all that to say right now, if I was to make videos on food, y'all would be bored to death because there's nothing that's really exciting that I do. As a matter of fact, right now we're getting ready to go on a little vacation a little bit. Like, I'm trying to get right. And that leads me into the fact that, I'm eating more of a low carb diet right now. Not that y'all asked, but I'm just letting y'all know if y'all asking about the food videos. And it's so funny because the company did reach out to me, and this is not like a sponsor video or anything, but I did want to mention the company because they came right on time, and we have been eating this bread like crazy. It's called ROYO, I think it's called, and I'm put some clips in of what we do. So I just wanted to mention to you guys because it's something that I found. I don't know if you guys are low carb or keto or whatever, but these are keto breads. And I told them that, send me the bread. If I like it, I'll mention it to, my community, and I'll put a discount code in the description. But it's pretty good bread. I recommend it. I have a bagel. As a matter of fact, you see how much we've eaten. This comes with 6, and I think I have 3.5 in here. And I don't know how much this comes with, but we're almost finished with this. But I'll put all the specs and stuff up here. But yeah, just to let y'all know, I'm not really doing that type of cooking anymore because it's only my husband and two children here. So we're not cooking in that abundance. I'm not working from home anymore. I am working at the job, so I don't really have that much time to cook. We actually, like I said, my eating habits are very boring. It's not that exciting. So if you're asking me questions about something that you saw in the video a couple years ago, I'm probably not going to be able to answer, or I'm probably just not going to answer. And it's not me being rude. It's just that was a couple years ago. You see where we're at right now. Okay. So all that to say, thank you, ROYO, for sending me the bread. It was good. So I'm going to share the discount code with anybody that's interested in it down below. But let's get into these videos. Let's get to these videos because y'all know I'm excited. Y'all know I'm excited. So all right, hold on.
So I saw this and thought it was really interesting. It seems to be that service providers are adding fees and, changing fees based on their feelings. But here's the thing, it is not your customer's job to market your business for you. It's your job to market your business. Now, if you do a great job and a customer chooses to take, a picture, to tell people about it, to give you a testimonial or a review, then that's an amazing bonus. But you as a service provider or a business should be providing a great service and doing an excellent job just because that's the right thing to do, not because you're relying on your customers to help you get clients. That's not your customer's job. At the end of the day, you have to creatively market your business irregardless of what your customer chooses to do. Now, what she should do here is give a discount to those who do want their picture taken, right? Give a special promo, just as a way of showing gratitude, but not penalize people who don't want their picture taken. Some people don't want to be on the internet. That is their right to not want to have their picture on the internet, their likeness literally on the internet and in your business. So y'all comment below. What do you think about this? Is she right? Is she wrong?
Okay. So see, that's what I'm talking about. $15. I don't know if y'all read it, but the stylist is charging $15 if you do not want to be a part of her Instagram marketing team. What? I feel like I should get a $15 discount if I say yes. I mean, how you gonna charge me extra? But I guess if you've agreed to it, you've agreed to it. How do y'all feel about that? As stylists, how do you approach that? What are your what are the guidelines? What do you require for a client? Do you require that they be an Instagram model too? I mean, I'm curious. So I don't know. Because like I said, I don't actually take videotapes of my clients. I don't. I have family members and things that I do video of, or and some clients I just don't even take I don't take video of, or I don't even take, not video, I don't take pictures of, maybe because I'm not like in the work, or I just have done a lot of that particular thing, or it's not exciting enough. As a matter of fact, there's times where you take pictures and you don't post them, but we're gonna get into all this. So let me shut up real quick and let's get back into the video, because this client says that her hairstylist canceled on her because she refused to take pictures.
Okay, so y'all, I'm sick. Don't mind that, but tell me if I'm wrong. So I went to go get my hair done, but since I feel like so sick and so bad about myself, I was telling the hairstylist like, no, I don't want no pictures. Please don't take no pictures of me. She started to tell me, oh, well, this is part of my job and blah, 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 this, that, and that. And I'm like, no, but I still don't want no pictures because if I don't feel pretty, why would I want to take some pictures? I don't want to take no pictures. I just want my hair done and I could go about the day. So she gets mad and pretty much cancels my appointment. So now I'm like this because she cancels my appointment right when I'm there. And this is all because I did want to take pictures. And that's the thing. I think hairstylists need to put on their thing like, hey, do you care? Do you mind taking pictures? Because I think I don't have to take pictures for your business. That's your business. You find out how you figure out how to do that. But me personally, I don't want to be taking pictures. I'm sick. I don't feel good. I don't look good. Why would I want to take a picture? So you can post me? No. I look hideous. No. I also want to say that's not how you do business. Just because nobody want to take a picture, just because nobody want to sit in front of the camera, baby, don't let social media fool you. Y'all too much on social media. Too much. Because back then, I remember I used to book a hair appointment. I didn't have to take no pictures. I didn't have to do all this. Please stop this in 2025. Thank you. Please.
55 packs of hair, and I think it's like $200. It's a little over. Do you know how much the boxes are by heart?
She on live.
Yeah. It's like two something.
Why my appointment going on?
But guys, y'all gotta
Damn,
you all
my
right?
head.
Yeah, both.
Can you please not move my head like that?
Are you recording me?
No, I'm not, but don't move my head like that.
My bad. I didn't know I was moving your hair like that. But anyways, y'all tap the screen, share the live, everybody. Tap the screen, share the live. But yes, just let me know. Let me know. You okay, baby? I asked you to put your head up a couple times. I don't like.
I mean, you don't gotta keep pushing it like that though. Like
I wasn't trying to push your head, ma'am. I'm just trying to like.
Oh.
I shouldn't have to ask an adult to put their head up.
I mean, are you live while doing my hair?
Huh?
Are you live while doing my hair? Like.
I mean, it said I'm a live braider.
And then y'all don't even want to know where I'm at. Don't get me started on that.
Ma'am, is you recording me?
No, I'm not.
Now, I don't know if that's a skit or not, but the nerve. So the client is recording the stylist while the stylist is live. See, and how professional is that? Is that professional in your mind? And then it looks like the client is irritated. I don't know if that's a skit or not, but I don't even know how they're going through it. I don't even know how she's going to finish the appointment because, first of all, you're not going to talk to me any which way. That's number one. And then if you're so uncomfortable as a client that you have to videotape your stylist going live, why are you? Well, I know why you still there because you want your hair done, but that don't make sense to me. And I've seen videos where people have gotten their hair done, and you can tell that the client is uncomfortable. If your client is uncomfortable, why are you live? You're not even paying attention to what you're doing, and why are you talking to her like that? It's a lot of questions I have. But anyway, we're not even gonna get into it. We're gonna watch a couple more videos. But this next video is hilarious. I did watch this video, and I watched it a couple of times, but it speaks to the whole point of what I'm saying. Like, I did not know they had to do this, and I think this is hilarious how she breaks this down, because we out here giving clients full-time jobs of being models, and you let's play the video.
So mama asked me why my lashes lashes so big today. I hardly ever wear these. Like, I wear stuff like this when I get my full face of makeup done. This a filter. So I was trying to tell her, like, well, I got these big lashes on because I was supposed to get my hair done today. Remember, my hair appointment got canceled on Friday and she rescheduled for Sunday. But now I gotta reschedule again because between Friday and today, I spent the money. Like, I spent the money. I bought a hoodie. I bought my Mario Badescu coconut mist, like the little spray or whatever for my face. I've been eating since then.
I know that's right.
And really, like, to get my hair done, that was just some extra money I had off to the side. But the extra money, I had to live off of it. So, and I didn't realize it until like the end of church service. I checked my account, getting ready to give offering. I'm like, dang, can't get my hair done no more.
Under offering.
Yeah, like, I really want to take these big lashes off, but the girls know how it look when you take your lashes off midday. It be glue all stuck to your eyes. So I'm gonna be looking like this until I go home and figure something out. But do anybody else do that? Like, the day you know you getting your hair done, you prepare. Like, Friday, I really was disappointed because that vest I had on, I wore that vest because I expected to get my hair done, and I knew she was gonna take pictures of me, and I wanted everybody to see the vest. Today, I wear big eyelashes because I'm like, I need my eyelashes on, so when she do my hair, like, the look can come together because I ain't doing my makeup. Like,
does it bum anyone else out that you have to get dressed up now to go to the hair salon? You used to be able to roll in sweatpants, no makeup, just looking super, super schlubby. And now every fucking hairstylist wants to take a photo of you for their Instagram. And it's honestly not fair. We have to rise up. We have to fight for our right to look grody in the hair salon. I'm a little too scared to tell my hairstylist no. So one of you is going to have to start the March on Washington, but I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there.
Not she said that we gotta listen. I just had to interject because between these two, and there's another one coming. Really, you already know that you have to be camera ready when you go to a hair. What? Like, for real? Is this what's happening? Tell me your experience. Let's get back into the video.
we is getting older. It's 2024. We are stepping it up. Start going to these hair appointments with y'all makeup done. Y'all know now, sometimes I tell her go pull up their phone and record you. You don't want to be looking barefaced all the time. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being barefaced there, but it's 2024. We stepping it up. Learn how to do you a little 1-2. Learn how to do a little blush, a little lip gloss, something. Like, it literally slims the chances from looking a fool. Cause y'all know that phase when you've been sitting in the chair for a long time and you got that little tired face, baby. If you got on some makeup, you won't see that shit. And stop doing them little 1-2 little stairs when they recording, baby. Play with your hair. Whip your motherfucking hair, bitch. You just paid probably $300-$400 for that install, baby. You better work it.
That's craziness. That is craziness. The fact that it is a given rule that you need to have your hair and your not even. I might as well come with my hair done. If I'm a supermodel when I leave you, I mean, shoot. The fact that I have to know how to put on makeup to go get my hair done is ridiculous because I would be the worst client. I would be the worst client. But how do y'all feel about that? You know, and the next video is going to be talking about the fact that beauticians are really using their clients as free promo. And I don't know how to feel about that. And I really don't know how to feel about that because how did you find your stylist? You were on Instagram, social media. That's how you found them. So, you know, it's like a catch-22. Do you use your clients as free promo, or do you have models, or do you have a day that the people come in? I always thought they had like a day that the people came in and they did that. I did not know that this is what was going on. I did not know this was an unspoken rule because let me tell you, if I was to go get my hair done, they would be sadly disappointed because I'd be like, excuse me, what? I want to go looking bummy and comfortable because I'm going to be in your chair for about 2 days. So, no.
Beauticians, No, we not doing it. We're not doing it in 2024. If you think that you're about to charge me $300, $400, $500 for these services, and then y'all gonna turn around and, can I get a picture from my side? No, ma'am. Are you giving me a discount? Are we taking 30, 40, 50? What are we doing? What are we doing? Girl, 300, 400. I done got you them damn crab legs that I can't get a claw? No, man, we're not doing that. We're not doing that in 2024. So you ain't gonna take nothing off this price tag. Where they do that at? In your kitchen? No. No, ma'am. It's not happening. Stop it. This is a free market economy, ho. You think you're going to use our likeness on your platform to get more money and you're not going to break us off? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And slide me the butter too, bitch. Slide me that butter, yeah.
Why do I keep seeing all of y'all telling these hairstylists they not allowed to take a picture of y'all hair when y'all done? Isn't that how you found that lady? Did you not go on that lady website, hair page, whatever, and see somebody's hair on there, a picture of her work, and now you telling her she can't take a picture of her work? And I get it. Not wanting your face in the camera is okay. But you gonna tell her she can't take a picture because it's free promo and you got 2,000 followers. Oh. Yes, it's free, bitch. And like, truth be told, if I go get my hair done or like my nails done or whatever and they don't take a picture, I'll remind you, like, friend, do you need a picture? So what's up with all this, like, oh no, you can't take a picture? I almost feel offended when people don't want to take my picture. Like the only time I don't take pictures of my clients is literally if I did the exact same style 70 times and it's on my page 70 times. If I'm doing something new, best believe you're taking a picture. But I don't know. Comment, because I need to know, why wouldn't you want that lady to take your picture?
Okay, so as I was going down the little rabbit, y'all know I be down the rabbit hole. Y'all know TikTok be, taking a hold of me sometimes, and I have to get off because I have a mission. So we're going to see some more videos a little bit later on where it might be y'all clients. It might be your fault why the hairdresser, I ain't going to say hairdresser because we know they ain't really hairdressers because they probably ain't going to school. But anyway, the hairstylists have decided that we the models, we the promo, we the picture for that day, we the live, we are the commodity. They have decided that because apparently some of the clients are feeling offended when they're not getting their pictures taken or they're not posted. They're actually going online looking. So we're going to get into that too. But this lady, I feel so bad for her because she's going to say that, she was happy with the service that she did and she really wanted to take a picture. But guess what? Y'all have to have some alternatives. Like, y'all have to have something to cover the people's face or something. You can't just expect that I'm going to come up here and let you take a picture of me. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Like, what is the alternative to that? Like, let's get in the comments and give them some alternatives because clearly there's two sides. There's the side where the client wants the picture and they're going to be stalking your page until they see their picture. If they don't see their picture, they are self-conscious. Then you have the stylist that you already knew you was going to get a picture taken and you should have came here ready. And then you have the side where it's like, the legalities of using people's likeness on the internet. I could be a domestic violence victim. I mean, you don't know what it is that I could be escaping. And just to get my hair done, I really have to go through the legalities and, just my background and stuff in order for you not to take a picture. Is it really that serious? Is it? Something to think about. Watch another video.
My client flew all the way from Cali to New Jersey to get her hair done. Needless to say, I was excited to record the process up until the point where she was like, hey, I actually don't want any pictures taken. I feel like this is one of those moments that we don't discuss a lot as beauty service providers, so let's have a conversation about it. So I was really looking forward to this appointment because this is a style that I've been wanting to do for a while. So before the appointment, I was ready to prop up my camera. I had it in position ready to record, and she was just like, yeah, I'm not on social media, so I don't want any pictures and videos. This happened to me twice recently, and they were both such gorgeous styles, but I realized I I could not force them to take any pictures. I simply asked them if I could take some from the back, and even the ones that they were hesitant about that, I simply was like, you know what, never mind, because while I do want to get content and how my content is probably how they found me, I never want somebody to come into my chair and feel uncomfortable because they feel like they don't want their picture online for whatever reason. So while this is an awkward moment as a hairstylist and sometimes can feel like, ooh, dang, I really want to take a picture, it's one of those moments where I realize my clients didn't sign up to put their face out online, and I simply have to respect their wishes. A way that we found a compromise was I simply asked her if she could send me a review, and she sent me this review, and that honestly made my heart happy. So if you're a hairstylist and you've been in this situation, how did you handle this moment when your client was like, hey, no pictures? Comment down below because I want to have a discussion about it.
So I just felt like coming on here ranting about this, but one of the reasons why I stopped getting my hair professionally done as much is because that whole unspoken requirement that you must let the stylist take a picture of their work after they're finished, that kind of irks me. And for the longest, I couldn't really figure out why, but now I do. So I suffer severely from acne. It's always an issue I have. As a matter of fact, this is why I have a filter on in nearly all of my videos. I don't like wearing makeup because it's just messy and it gets everywhere. So for the most part, I just go natural throughout the day. But there's something about a stylist taking a picture of me to post. It just kind of like makes me uncomfortable because of my insecurities with acne. And side note, please do not get all in the comments trying to drop suggestions. You are not a dermatologist.
Thank you.
And even if you are not my dermatologist.
No, that's right.
Don't get cussed out. But it's never been something that I'm comfortable with, but I never speak out about it because I'm a non-confrontational person. I just get nervous at the thought of speaking out.
And you should have
But
to.
let me tell y'all, the last time I went to go get my hair done, I was just getting 2 French braids done. And after, I didn't like the way it came out, but there was about like 3 different stylists working on my hair, and they were all excited and happy, and they thought it looked really good. So they tell me, to come over to the wall so they could take pictures of it. Didn't even ask me. So I go over to the wall, and they were there for fooling around with the phone for about a good 10 minutes or so. Then I find out it's because they're on Snapchat trying to find a filter for my face.
Wow.
And it gets even worse. That day, I had just threw on the first t-shirt I could find, which was my old Subway t-shirt back from when I used to work at Subway. So I just threw it on to go to my hair appointment, right? And then the stylist, she kind of makes this little shady joking comment about how my t-shirt is ruining the aesthetic of her picture.
Wow.
She was like, ugh, that t-shirt is kind of ruining my picture, but I'll just crop it out. And I'm just thinking, damn, I'm sorry I ruined the picture that you didn't ask me if you could take for the hair appointment that I paid for. But if y'all have a requirement that y'all just absolutely need to take a picture of y'all work, then can y'all at least provide those little face masks to cover the face so, we could feel just a little less uncomfortable?
And another thing, these hair salons need to start asking people consent before they start recording. Remember the last time I was telling you that the lady, when they had glued my hair in any kind of way, that was probably last month. And the first time I noticed somebody was recording me. It was real fast though. And I was like, the girl just walked over here with the camera, was she recording me? She was like, yeah. I was like, they really need to start asking people for permission. It ain't no way you do good business. And then how about when I got finished, they put me in front of the green wall. They had it set up real nice.
The green wall.
But they ain't even asked me for permission again. I was trying to be nice. But that right there deterred me from not wanting to come back at all. Because you just forcing people to take pictures. And then I immediately said, let me have a mask. She was like, why? I said, because I don't want to be on camera. That right there should have told you that I didn't want to do it. And it looks like they had some type of student or intern in there. And they had her doing it at first. And they was like, no, baby, you're not doing it right. And the girl was like, every time I do it, you always don't like it. And then she was like, it's just a learning experience. Doing this all in front of me. I already don't want to be on camera anyway, so I can just walk out. But I wasn't trying to be rude, so I just did it. But that's a major deterrent.
It is.
For some new customers.
I think so.
Ask permission before recording.
Hey, cousin. Yeah, people do have the option to not be recorded. But if you look at my videos, I try not to even show people's face. And if I show their faces, because it's a client I know that's comfortable with the camera, or somebody that's been with me a long time and they don't mind. Other than that, I don't really put anybody's face on the camera. I need the content, though, to help people become believers. Me creating the content on the client's hair, so I do appreciate the ones that do let me show their face. I appreciate the ones that don't really complain about the camera, but you do have an option. But I always just tell people the reason why that person probably is in my chair is because I created content on somebody else's hair. So the content I'm creating is really to help somebody else.
All right, so I am going to respond to her since she was the most respectful in the way that she asked. But there are a lot of hit dogs hollering in my last post about hairstylists taking photos and videos of clients without their permission. And I really can't believe that I am sitting here and making a TikTok having to explain consent to grown adults.
For real.
The answer to this question is just very simple. Post the clients who say, yes, you can post me, and don't post the clients who say, no, I don't want you to post me. If you would like guaranteed pictures and videos of your work, you can hire models. You can offer your client some type of incentive off if they allow you to take photos and videos of them to promote your brand. Or you could do your family and friends hair for free in exchange for photos and videos. There are a plethora of reasons why someone could not want their photos or videos taken that specific day. Somebody could be a domestic violence victim and don't want someone to know where they are. Someone could have called out or taken the day off of work to come and get their hair done and they don't want their job to know that. Somebody could simply just not like the way that other people take their photos or videos. It looks awkward a lot of the times. Or somebody could just simply be ready to go. I know that when I get my hair done, most likely I'm in there all day and I don't want to spend an additional 10 to 20 minutes so that you can get the content that you want. I'm ready to go. That's okay. It doesn't mean I don't like you. I probably absolutely love my hair. I'm just ready to go home. I'm a paying client. I should be able to pay you and leave without feeling like I'm obligated for you to take my picture. So then I had somebody leave the comment that says, oh, well, it's my work and I'm going to take a picture of my work regardless. You do realize that your work is attached to somebody's whole head, okay, right? It's attached to a human. You didn't build a doghouse or paint a painting and take a picture of it and then ship it off to your client. You did my hair and it's on my head. You're not taking the video or the picture if I tell you no. And then someone else tried to make the claim of, oh, well, doctors and dentists do it all the time with consent. And I'm pretty positive that the patient of the doctor or the dentist signed a consent form saying that, yes, I allow you to do so. But guarantee you that the patients who say no, their pictures aren't posted. Am I tripping? I just don't understand how you guys are telling people that because you did their hair and they are a paying client, that you had the absolute God-given right to take a photo or video of them even if they say no. This is wild to me.
Now, see, I didn't even think of what she was saying as far as people calling out for work or saying that it was, people out here lying. And you going to make somebody lose their job, their livelihood, all this stuff because you felt the need to post something. And, as customers, we talk about this all the time in these videos, in the comment section, about the fact that, people are not confrontational by nature. At least some aren't. Some of y'all are. Some of y'all gangster. I had videos. I've done videos where I seen y'all trying to fight the stylist. But, when it comes to getting the service done, a lot of times you're ready to go. Or maybe your intent when you came there was, okay, I will take the picture. Something may have happened between the time that you sat down in the chair and the time that your service is done, where you just like, you know what, I really don't want to take the picture. And as a stylist, I think you have to respect that. That's my opinion. I don't require for anybody that sits in my chair to get any service done. Some people are. You would be surprised at the fact that there's so many people that are self-conscious about their hands and they don't want their nails. They don't want a picture of their nails, like one of the young ladies said before, there are times when I ask them, you know, if you don't mind taking a picture and sending it to me. And then I have clients that leave reviews and they will put the pictures in the reviews. I don't require that, and I don't know that any stylist should require that. If you know you have a style that you have been wanting to do and you want to post it, my opinion is that you need to get a model. You need to get somebody that or you need to get a client saying, hey, I want to post this style. And I've seen that on Instagram where the nail techs and the hairstylists will say, hey, I want to do these styles on a client. Reach out to me. I don't know what's on the back end, but you cannot require that everybody that sits in your chair becomes a instant model or that they take pictures. You don't. And then, you know, it goes into the situation where you have the people that are on live and they feel the need to talk about the negatives of their client and how they gonna fix them. You know, whether it be, oh, look at her split ends, look at all that stuff. So now you're degrading your client in front of the world, basically. You know, a lot of those clips go viral, and that wasn't the intention of the person that was coming to get their hair, nails, face, makeup, eyelashes, whatever done. So, you know, that's a catch-22. And it seemed like I don't even know how the makeup artists do it a lot. I guess that's a requirement of. I watch some YouTube videos of people getting their makeup done because you know I be trying to. So I watch the video and I always wonder like how does that work? But I guess in that case, a lot of times they'll tell you that they use the models or whatever because you'll see the same people over and over again. But yeah, I just feel like it's not fair. It's not something that should be required. You're already charging them 600, 700. However, we already know they're charging lots of money. So just because you like the style don't mean I like the style or I like how I'm feeling or I'm comfortable that day, you know. And if I decide, you know what, when I came in, I agreed to it, but now I'm not feeling it, let me go. You're at that point, you are kidnapping, in my opinion. Let's look at some more videos.
Hairstylists, could you all please stop asking the clients to be the before and after photo? I mean, some people are okay with it, but I just want to come to the hair salon and just relax. I don't want to be a hair model. You can use one of the dolls in this video, or you can actually just like hire some hair models. When I come to the salon, I just want to relax. I don't want to have before and after photos taken. I don't want to be on your live. About a year ago, a hair student started recording me on her live without my permission. I was livid. Like, what are you doing? Cut the camera off. I didn't come for this. She had me on a whole live, everyone. And I didn't even know that I was on the live until I looked in the mirror. I just so happened to like look in the reflection. And I'm like, what the hell, am I on TV? Please stop this. I know you all need to build up your portfolio, but this isn't it.
Now that goes right back into it. But the next couple of videos is about what I was saying, where the stylists feel like they almost obligated to take pictures and post them. And now it almost seems like it applies to all clients. So now they feel like the clients will not come to them based on the fact that they haven't posted them or they're not taking the pictures. So now it has turned into if you come sit in my chair, I'm gonna take a video. You knew I was gonna take a video of you, and now you're gonna want me to post it. Like what? So now we're obligating the stylist to take video. It's like two different. And this is why it's so much confusion on, you know, the side of professionalism and unprofessionalism. Because then you have the young girls that want their picture taken. I went and got my makeup done and my hairstyle gonna be bomb. I need to be posted on your thing. And you got all these followers, so I want to be posted. So it leaves the stylists thinking that they are obligated almost, or they're entitled to take videos. So we're going to listen to some of these young ladies explain why your video might not post it, why you need to stop harassing them, and why you need to not bad talk them. Because apparently they're doing that too. Like they're making TikToks like, I can't believe she did my hair, and leaving bad reviews because she did not take a picture. So you're not feeling like you are not worthy, or your hairstyle is not worthy, or what? When I tell you the beauty industry and the clients and the stylists and the hairdresser, let's just watch the video.
Ladies, y'all gotta stop thinking y'all stylist isn't posting y'all picture because they don't like y'all hair. I'm telling y'all, 9 times out of 10, that don't even be the case. Sometimes you just gotta be photogenic enough to take the picture. Sometimes y'all be looking all tensed up and shit like, Like sometimes y'all be looking weird. Like when you know your stylist is getting ready to set up the camera to take your pictures for the page, if you want to be posted, you have to, like, what you want me to do? Like, you want me to rub my fingers through the hair? What do you want me to do to make your content come out better so you can post the picture? But yeah, stop thinking y'all stylists not posting y'all pictures because they don't like y'all hair. That don't even be the case 9 times out of 10.
Okay, somebody riddle me this. I made a post and I asked, what's something that a hairstylist did that made you not ever go back to them? And somebody in the comments I pretty much put that the stylist never posted pictures of them, so they pretty much never went back. Now, me personally, speaking both from a hairstylist and a customer point of view, because I've also gotten my hair done before I was a hairstylist. Why the f do people be caring so bad about getting, like, why do people be caring so bad about getting posted by a hairstylist? Like, why is that the make or break if you book somebody again? Especially being the fact that my thing is, if you like your hair and you think your hair is fire, why does it matter if you get posted? This is the question that I need to be answered. Why does it matter if you're posted or not posted? Because as long as you like your hair, that's all I feel like should matter. Excuse my language, y'all. Them cuss words just be slipping out. Titi got a potty mouth. But the thing that I think about is, okay, so back in the old times, not even the old times, but back when the old generation of stylists, like the ones that y'all be talking about that's, you know, like older school, salon, da-da-da.
She trying to clean it up, girl.
They didn't have the internet back then. So them taking your picture and posting it on social media wasn't
We had the internet.
Everything that happened back then had to do with in person and had to do with if you liked your hair. Not needing validation from the internet. Whether, now all of a sudden if your picture wasn't posted, whether the stylist did or did not take pictures, it's almost as if nowadays, in today's time, people need validation from the internet. Like, oh my God, if I didn't get posted by the hairstylist, that means that they wasn't confident in their work, or that means they messed up. Girl, what do y'all be talking about? Because my thing is, like I said, if you like your hair, that's all that matters. Even if I, as the hairstylist, might have not liked the style that you chose or something like that, but you like your hair, right? It might have not been my cup of tea, but as long as you like it, that's all that matters, right? So can somebody please riddle me why y'all be caring so bad about being posted as if social media is the end all be all? Because like I said, back in the olden times when we did not have social media, it was a matter of, do you like your hair, yes or no? Not a matter of, oh my God, if I don't get posted, that means my hair is ugly, or they wasn't confident in what they did on me. Y'all, please riddle me that.
Wow, that was a little hard to watch because all that chewing on the gum. But you know, you do your thing. I ain't here to judge people based on gum. I know y'all can't stand it, but I was terrified that she might choke on that gum, laying down chewing, talking, and filming videos. That's a lot. That's multitasking on a whole nother level. But anywho, now we didn't have internet and we didn't have no social media. Okay, back in the day we had like MySpace and stuff like that, you know, Facebook. But we had the internet. Like, why you gotta put us out there like that? Regardless of what I understood what she was saying, that's why I kind of kept her in here. But what I will say is, back in the olden days, like she says, hairstylists used to go to a studio and create a book. It used to be that you could go to the hair salon and go through the books and look at the books. They had days that they would go, or even certain times of year where they would put hairstyles in a book. It wasn't no social media. They promoted by word of mouth. And them salons was full. They were full because I remember sitting there all day long. You know, it was word of mouth. And it was whoever was the best stylist. You see somebody here. It was no need for social media because there was no social media. I mean, we had internet. I don't know what she's talking about. We had internet. Well, I mean, later on, I probably a teenager with internet. That's beyond the point. But You know, there was different ways of promoting, and I do understand that social media is one way of promoting, but you know, I don't know that the requirement needs to be that I need to be posted, you need to post me, or I have to, you know, like it's two sides. So you see how this happened. You see how this happened. I'm a little confusion because as I was looking, I was like, wait a minute, not the girls begging and saying why you ain't post me. Let's get into some more videos because it goes even deeper than that. So let's get into it.
You know when hairdressers don't take pictures of your hair and it's just like, do you like it though? Like, I like it, but why you not taking a picture? Did you think you did a shit job? Did you think you did shit? Did you fuck me up?
It's cool.
Now stop and jiggle it.
Is it just me or is it something about a stylist not posting your hair after you get it done? Did it just make you feel some type of way? Because is my hair ugly or something? Even if they do take a picture of a video, they don't even post it. Like, is my hair ugly? Did you mess it up? Or is it like not best of your ability? Or why you ain't posting me?
Y'all, I don't know what it is about me, but since the beginning of time, the girls who do my hair never post me. They'll post a girl before me, they'll post a girl after me, but they won't post me, ever. But the girl who did these, she posted me, and I feel really special because I know.
See what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? People are in their feelings about being posted and not being posted. So now the hairstylist, they almost feel like everybody has to be posted or taking a picture of, anywho, because the client is feeling like my hairstyle ain't even all that because you didn't take a picture. Oh, okay, whatever. We're gonna listen to some stylists kind of explain why they don't post you, why they don't take pictures of you, or and this is not as rude as that one lady that was sitting there talking about y'all looking crazy, but they're gonna give you a little I guess give stylists an alternative to relying on clients, because she says here we don't rely on clients for content. So they're going to give you a little bit of what they do and why they're not posting you. Because trust me, it has nothing to do with the quality of style, and it has nothing to do with whether you were cute that day or not. Sometimes, you know, maybe my camera wasn't working. Maybe I'm just not in a picture mood. Maybe I'm super busy, because I will tell you that I don't take pictures of my clients if I'm having a super, super busy day. So listen.
I say it all the time, but clients are not content, okay? Or rather, we don't rely on clients for content, because you might be trying to build up your Instagram page, your portfolio, and your main excuse for why you can't do that is because, hey, nobody lets me post. And maybe this is something very niche to makeup artists that work in my community, where a lot of our clients are kind of camera shy. They're not on social media and they don't really want to be posted. But even if you don't have that issue, you know, you can't make the excuse of like, I just don't have any clients right now, or, you know, my clients don't let me post, or I wasn't able to get a good pick, because you shouldn't be relying on your clients as your content. Go ahead, schedule some content days, even if it's once a week, where you can get a model and create the looks that you want to create, have that space, that time to really like put together a look that's going to photograph beautifully and not have the pressure where a client has to rush out or get to their event or whatever it may be, to create a look that is portfolio worthy. And I find that when my students really start treating those content days like their work days with the same amount of seriousness, they really schedule in people the way that they would schedule in a paying client, they really see their work take off.
So this salon review is a client who got their hair done, loved their hair, and felt offended because their stylist took pictures of their hair and never posted them. And I'm about to shed a little bit of light on the situation. So speaking from me personally, I sometimes take pictures of people and don't post them for like 5 months. Like I just have some other photos queued up. I already posted a blonde. I don't want to post another blonde like the next day. Like 99.9% of the time, it has nothing to do with you or your face. Maybe like 0.1% of the time it's because your eyes are closed, or like, or just the poses look awkward and it's not your fault. But a lot of the time too, it's just like I screwed up taking the photo, or there's a hair out of place, or the photo's not capturing the color as if what it looks like in real life. So if your hairstylist takes pictures of you or videos and doesn't post them, it most likely does not have to do with you. Okay, bye.
So I want to talk about reasons your hairstylist might not take pictures of your hair, or why they might take the picture and then you never see it posted. I just want to talk about this because I myself am an overthinker. If I went and got my hair done and they didn't take the picture, or they like just took the picture and never posted it, I would think it's because they hate me, they hate my hair, and my hair looks terrible. That's what I would think. And I would assume a lot of other people think that. So as a stylist and an overthinker, I just want to clear that up. So the reasons I don't take pictures of my clients' hair sometimes is either I forget all the time, and I literally beat myself up over it for like days after. I'm so mad. So I forget all the time, which sucks. And then sometimes I just don't have time in between clients. Like, as much as I would love for that to be like included in my service time, I'm really busy, and I double book now, and yeah, sometimes I run out of time. So those are the only two reasons that I wouldn't take the picture at all. Now, if I take the picture and then you never see it again, it's not posted, I feel like that could almost be like more offensive than just not taking the picture at all. Like, I take it and then never post it. But let's talk about that. The reason that I do that is because if the picture does not look absolutely perfect, I physically can't post it. Like, my brain will not allow it. So not the hair. The hair will look perfect. The picture. So if the lighting is not correct, like if you come in after 2 o'clock, the sun is like beaming down, and it just like destroys all my pictures. So there is that. And then if one single piece of hair is out of place, one piece of hair, if there's one piece that didn't get curled right, something like that, I can't do it. I can't post it. And it's like such stupid small stuff, but I just can't do it. I can't look at that one piece of hair on my Instagram feed every single day. Like, I don't know. So those are the reasons. I hope this like eases your mind a little bit. Like, I don't know if this is the case for every stylist, but it is the case for me. This is the reason that I don't take pictures, or I don't post pictures. It's never anything malicious. It's never anything like shady. It's just I forgot, or the sun was too bright, like literally. So yeah, I hope this eases your mind a little bit.
And I can totally agree with her, because as somebody that creates content and does, like I say, pictures for clients, for Instagram or whatever, a lot of times you have so many things that you've queued up that you do not have. Sometimes you forget to post certain things, or maybe you've gotten something that's a little bit better, so you take that picture and you post that picture. It has nothing to do with the client, how I did that day, how you looked that day. It has nothing to do with any of that. It has a lot to do with what I have in queue and where I am today, how I feel today. Maybe there's a color scheme that I got going on. And then at the same time, I understand her when she's saying that something might be out of place, and, she's an overthinker, because I'm like that sometimes too, where I'm like, well, why, the only way I can think of that is to say that there's times where maybe my husband takes a picture and I like the picture and I want to be posted. I want to be posted on the Facebook. I want to be posted on the old Facebook. So I might go looking for the picture and like, well, where my picture at? I thought I was cute, but he may have not posted it because maybe there was something in the background that he didn't want shown. Maybe there was something wrong with him. Maybe there's something wrong with something that was going on. So it's not necessarily me, but I'm like, well, where my picture at? You didn't think I was cute? You know how we think. So it's a lot that goes into it. You have to take into consideration there's a lot more than just you when it comes to either your picture being posted or you as a stylist not being allowed to post a picture, or when a client tells you no, there's more that goes into it. And it's not our job to go back into the history of why a client or a stylist doesn't post, doesn't take pictures, doesn't allow you to take pictures, vice versa, all them things. It's more that goes into it. So at the same time, I think that we have to, if we're deciding that we need to take pictures of the clients, and that is not necessarily a requirement, it can't be a requirement. It needs to be something that is maybe an unspoken rule that need to be spoken. Maybe you need to say to your client, I take pictures. Are you okay with it? If not, how can we get around this? Do you need a mask? Just something. Communication needs to happen there. I just feel like it's not fair, especially the ones that are doing videos and pictures with children. I cringe every time I scroll past something and it's a child there, because I'm like, but I'm assuming that the parents gave consent to the children, but it's a lot of things that's happened on the internet. So just be careful what you're posting. Be careful that you're asking for consent for your client. And if you go into the hairstylist and her requirement, make sure you read that the requirement is that you better have your best outfit on and your best makeup of the day. or she might charge you $15. Just be aware of that. But yeah, y'all, let's get in the comments and talk about it. Be sure to like, comment, and share, and everything else. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, let's get in the comments and talk about, is that a deterrent for you? Is that something that you require? Is that something that you want to happen? Do you want to be a part of your hairdresser's social media account? I mean, I don't know. But anyway, y'all, as always, thank you for watching, and until next video, guys. Bye.